Hello everyone, Devjyoti here from myushidi.com, and today in this video tutorial I am going to tell you how to create a professional looking medical website or a clinic website or a hospital website by using one of the best selling multi-purpose WordPress theme named as Enfold. As you can see here, in the best selling WordPress theme in Envato market, the Enfold theme coming in number 2nd position. So you can understand this theme is very popular, and there is so many reasons in behind this theme's popularity, because in this theme you will get so much demo website actually what is pre-built. By a single click you can import them and you can edit them. Here you can see so many demo is available, but in this video tutorial I am going to teach you how to create a professional looking medical website by using this Enfold theme and its inbuilt page builder from scratch. Here I am not going to use any kind of demo. It totally builds from scratch, so you can understand each and every component of the theme and you will get in-depth knowledge. As you can see here in my website, here in this website, in the top left corner, here you can see my phone number is already mentioned, which is mentioned as emergency phone, and in the top right corner here you can see some social media icon. After that, here is my logo, and after that is the main menu or main navigation bar. After that, here you can see beautiful slider with awesome animation effect, and it's looking very professional and it is totally responsive also. After that, here is some features of the website like departments, medical service and the researches. And by the way, this is all icon boxes. I'll tell you how to design this. Here you can see some beautiful gradient color. I'll teach you each and everything. Just follow this video tutorial from starting to end. You will learn everything. And after that, here is also some icon boxes. After that, a beautiful heading and with some text. Next, that is the counter boxes. Next, here you can see some background image with some beautiful heading and some text. Here is also some icon boxes. After that is the blog slider or blog post slider, whatever you can tell. After that, the beautiful footer, and downside here you can see the copyright text with social media icons. Similarly, let's come back to the about us pages. Here you also can see some beautiful heading with some text, and here you can see some background image. After that, here you can see some counters. As you can see here, in a single row total there is 4 counters. After that, here you can see a beautiful heading with some text. Here is also same thing, and it's looking very good. After that, you can come back to the department page. Here you can see so many different type of department like dentistry, neurology and so. It's looking very professional and beautiful. Let's come back to the team page. Here you can see all the team members details, and when you hover on them, here you can see some social media links. And after that, the news, that is a blog page actually. It's also looking very professional and very awesome. After that, at the end, that is the contact us page with live Google map and a beautiful contact us form that contain name, email, department. That is a drop down. You have to choose the department, and after that, date and time picker. So when you want to book the appointment, you can pick up the date. Okay, and after that, the subject, message, and that is a captcha, means 7 plus 1, you have to enter the 8, and after that you have to click in the submit option. Here you also can see with some beautiful heading, some normal text, some block code text, and after that is the footer. And here in this tutorial I am going to use local server because that is a only practice purpose website. So here I am not going to use any real domain and hosting account. So for using local server, first of all, just Google XAMPP, XAMPP, and after that click in the first link, and after that this page will come. After that you have to click in the download option. If you are a Windows user, then download the latest version. If you are a Linux user, go for this, or if you are a Mac user, then you can see this one. After downloading, you have to install it, and after that you have to open this one, this XAMPP control panel. I already download and on it, and by default when you on that, it will look like that. After that, you have to click in the start option for Apache and start option for MySQL. Once they on, they will become green color like that. After that, what you have to do, you have to open a new tab, and after that you have to type localhost, and after that you have to click in the phpMyAdmin. That is my phpMyAdmin page. Next, click in the new option to create a new database and give the database name. here I am giving the name of the database as Enfold. You can give any name, but it's a case sensitive. When you using small letter or capital, be careful please. So after that you have to click in this create option. So now database is created. Now what you have to do, come back to this one, this wordpress.org, and after that click in the get WordPress. After that you have to click in this option. One zip file will be get downloaded like that. Here I already download this WordPress 5.5, so this version will get changed. Now this 5.5 is going now. After that you have to come to this link for purchasing the theme file. And by the way, if you want to use this theme only for practice purpose, just scroll down in my video description, there will be a Google Drive link. Just click in that, you will get all of them. That is the theme file, that is the media file, means all the images what I am going to use in this website, everything is here. And after that, that is the WordPress file. Okay, before watching this tutorial, please I'll suggest download them all, because without these files it is very difficult to practice this tutorial. After that, open the folder where you install the XAMPP or the local server. So open the C drive. Here you can see the XAMPP is there. Just open it. After that, in XAMPP htdocs will be one folder. Open that. Now what you have to do, you already download the WordPress file, that is the zip file. Okay, you have to unzip it. This WordPress file will come. After unzipping, so you have to copy this one, copy it from here and paste it here in XAMPP. Okay, it's done here. Now rename it. I am giving the name as Enfold. Okay, after that open that. After that, open this folder, WP content. Here you can see plugin, themes, so many options is there. After that, here you can see some themes is there. You can keep them or you can delete them also, it up to you. After that, here is the theme folder. In my Google Drive link, what you download, there will be the Enfold folder. Just copy it here also and paste it here in the theme directory. Okay, it's done here. Close them. Again, open a new tab in your browser, and after that type localhost / the folder name, means Enfold. Now hit the enter key. This window will open. After that, click in the let's go. It asking for the database name. So database name I enter that Enfold only, and after the username, that will be by default root. Password I does not need that, and remaining keep as it is. After that, click in the submit option, then run an installation. The site title, here also I am giving the same name, Enfold, and username and password you have to give. After entering the username and password, if you give the weak password, then you have to click in this confirm password, and after that you have to enter your mail ID. Next, you have to click in the install WordPress. Next, click in the login option, enter the username and password, and after that click in the login option again. So that is the WordPress dashboard. After that, click in the appearance and theme. Here you can see the theme is there, and you have to click in the activate option. Here you can see the setup page is coming. I'll do the setup later. Now let's click in the page option, click in the add new, cancel it, and now you have to give the name of the page. I am giving the name as welcome, and after that click in the publish option, close it, and after that here in the sidebar setting, make it no sidebar and update it. After that, click in the advanced layout filter, so this option will come. Next, come back to the media element, because I need the full width slider. So here you can see the full width easy slider. Click in this. Next, click in this option. After that, click in this add multiple images. Click in the select file. After that, open the file which link I already give you in the video description. From there, you have to open the media folder, select all of them, and after that click in the open option. So all the images will be uploaded one by one. Now here you can see all the images get uploaded. After that, click in this option, add single image or video. Next, click in this. Make sure it should be image slide, and after that click in the change image. Next, I am taking this image. After that, click in the change image. Next, click in the caption. So I have to enter the title, and after that I have to enter the description. Next, come back to the style option. Here I have to choose the position. I am choosing left without frame, and the font size, here I am taking 80 pixel for the heading, and for the description I am taking 25 pixel. And after that come back to the color, click in the custom defined color, and I am taking this color. After that click in the save changes. After that click in the save. Let's check the preview. Here you can see it's not coming in full width. So let's come back here again. Click in this, click in the style option. Here you can choose the size. I am choosing the size as extra large. Let's save it and check the preview again. But then also you can see it's not coming in full width option. Okay, let's update it, and after that check the preview. Okay, now it's coming perfect. But here you can see as my demo, this bottom are not coming, and this color should be in black color, but here it's coming in white color and there is no button. So for that what you have to do, come back here, click in this option again click in this, come back to the advanced option. After that click in the link setting. By default it will be no link, but I want this one attach to bottom. So after that you have to give the label for the bottom one, and after that what the link you want you can give it here. And by default the color will be light transparent, make it theme color. Similarly you have to give the text for the button 2 and make it light transparent, and after that you have to give the link here. This is a dummy website, so here I am not going to use any link, but for your website you have to provide the link. And if you want to give some overlay color you can give it from here. And for changing the color of the description, you can click in this option style and color. Here you can see the color for the description, make it little bit black, and after that save it. Now let's check the preview. Okay, now it's coming, but the size of the slider is coming really big. So let's come back here, and after that click in the style option, and at the place of extra large make it feature large, this one, and after that click in the save option. Now let's check the preview. Okay, now it's coming perfectly. So similarly I have to design the second slider. So come back here and click in this, and here is the option copy and add last empty. Click in this, so all the settings for the first slide will be applied in the second slide also. So click in this now. Now again click in this, change image. I am taking this image, change image. After that come back to the caption. So whatever the caption you want, you have to write the title, and after that you have to give the description here. And next come back to the style option, and it will be left without frame. So here I want to change it right without frame, because here you can see in my second slider the text alignment is right. So make it right without frame, and remaining keep as it is. And if you want to change the link text you can do it from here. I am keeping as it is. So let's save it and check the preview. Let's come back to the second slide. Okay, it's coming perfectly. So next I have to design this blue line downside of the slider. So come back here. After that click in the layout elements, and from there take a grid row. Now click in this edit option, and the layout keep it top, and come back to the style option, make all 0 pixel, and after that uncheck it, and top padding make it at 9 pixel. Next click to the background, and as a background color I am taking this color. Okay, next click in the save option. Similarly here also click in this, come back to the style, make everything 0 first of all, and after that uncheck it, make it at 9 pixel, and click to the background option and taking this color. Next click in the save changes. Now let's update it, and after that check the preview. Okay, this line is coming perfectly. Now I have to design this 3 icon box with gradient background and with some icon, heading and text, and the last there will be a beautiful button. So let's come back here. Now again come back to the layout element. Here you can see color session, click in this, and after that choose this one 1/3, because here you can see in a single row there will be total 3 columns. So take this one 1/3, drag and drop it inside the color session. After that click in the content element. So I need one icon, after that I need some text block, I need one bottom. Just drag them all inside this like that, and after that button. Now click in the icon option, but here you can see I need this hospital icon or department icon, but here by default this icon is not present here. So for that I have to install that icon. So for that what you have to do, you have to come back to the dashboard, and after that you have to come back to this enfold setting option, this one enfold share by wp-toddy.org, this option. From there scroll down and click in this import export, click in that. Here you can see icon font manager. Click in that, select that folder, and after that click in the insert zip file. It will take some time. Once done, click in the save all changes. Now let's come back here, update the page. After that, refresh the page. Now scroll down and again click in this icon option. Here you can see some extra icon get added here. Now the icon is present here. Click in this option and after that come back to the style option and the icon size, make it 80 pixel and alignment should be center aligned and the color will be pure white color. And after that click in the save changes. Now click in this text editor. After that, whatever the text you need, you have to write. So that is the H3 and downside, that is the paragraph. Give one line gap and after that click in the save option and after that click in the button option. So whatever the button text you have to write here, I am writing here show all department. And if you want to display some icon in the button, you can click here, and if you doesn't want to display any icon, click in this no icon. After that come back to the style option, make it medium size button and here you can see the color, make it little bit light transparent. Okay, let's save it, update it and check the preview. It's coming like that. So now I have to add the background color. Now click in this edit option. Here you can see the edit cell option is coming. Click in this, make it equal height, keep it top. The margin, check this, uncheck it and make it minus 200 because here you can see there is some top padding is there, so it come in between the slider little bit. So come back here and make it that, and after that come back to the style option, click in the background option and here make it background gradient. So for first gradient color give this color and for the second gradient color give this color, and you can change the gradient alignment, make it horizontal. Next click in the save option. Now check the preview. Okay, it's coming like that. Next what I have to do, I have to change the color for the text and the heading. So come back here, again click in this option, text block, come back to the styling option. After that click in the font color, make it custom and make it white color. Let's save it. Okay, now it's looking quite perfect. Now clone it more 2 times by clicking this option. Again click in the update option and check the preview. Okay, it's coming like that. So next what I have to do, here you can see there is no gap between this column. So now come back here and click in this edit option, edit session, margin and padding, make it huge padding. Let's save it and check the preview. But then also the space is there. So let's come back here and click in the first column, edit cell and space between column, make it no space in between column. Now let's save it and check the preview. Okay, now it's coming quite perfect, but I need some top and downside padding. So again come back to this option, edit cell, style option, click in the padding option and here make it 40 pixel from each side. So after that click in the save changes and check the preview. So it's coming perfectly. So similarly I have to apply for the padding for remaining 2 boxes also. So again let's come back here, click in this edit option, come back to the style, padding, make it 40 and save it. Similarly for this one also, click in the edit option, come back to the style, padding and make it 40. Let's save it, update it and check the preview. Okay, it's perfect now. Now let's change the icon and text for the last 2 icon boxes. So click here, change the icon. Here I need this icon. So come back here and let's choose that icon, this one, and click in the save option. And the text also if you want to change, just come back here, click in this. So you can change the text here, give a space, save it. And here also if you want to change the icon, I need this icon. So come back here and select the test tube icon, save it. After that click in the text box and whatever the text you want to write, just write here, give a space from top. Let's save it. Let's check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I have to design these icon boxes. So let's come to layout element and take 1 by 2 and I need another 2 times also. So just clone it like that. Now I need the icon box. So come back to the content element. Here you can see the icon box. Just click it and come down, drag and drop it in the first one. After that click in this. So I need this call icon. So come back here. Here you can see this call icon is there. Just click in this, and after that I need to change the title and the description. So whatever the title you want, you have to rotate here, and whatever the description you want, you have to rotate here, like that. After that, come back to the style option. Now from this drop down, choose the second option, display icon at the left side of the whole content block, this one. And after that, keep it small with border only, and after that colors keep the default only, and the font size, if you want to change title size or the content size, you can do it from here. I am keeping as it is. So after that, click in the save option. Let's check the preview how it's look like now. Okay, it's coming quite perfect, almost like that. Later I will change the default font size, so this will get changed automatically. So now I have to do it same for another 3 also. So what you can do, just clone it, and after that drag and drop it here, like that. So similarly clone another 2 times by clicking this, and after that drag and drop it in 3rd column and in 4th column. Now click in the edit option and change the icon. I need this one. Change the title and description also. After that, click in the save. Similarly for the 3rd one and 4th one also, I have to change the icon and the description. So for the 3rd one, I need this icon and the title will be this. And similarly for the 4th one, click in this, and the icon I need this one, and after that the title I need this one, and click in the save option. Let's check the preview once. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I need this one, means this heading, and downside of that will be a text block. I need total 2, and before that, here you can see there is a divider. So let's come back to the page. Here you can see the separator or white space. Click in this. After that, come back to here and click in the edit option and make it custom, make it no icon, keep it center and make it fat, and white I am keeping 50 pixel only. Margin top I am taking around 70 pixel, and the color I need this color. Okay. After that, click in the save option. Next I have to design this. So I need the heading, and after that the text block. Layout option and take 1/2 and make it 2 by cloning it. After that, come back to the content elements. I need the special heading, and after that the text block. So scroll down and drag and drop it inside of the 1st column, like that. After that, click in the special heading. So the heading text will be this. Come back to here, that will be the heading text, and after that select this one, heading style modern left, and at the no subheading make it display subheading above, and that will be my subheading. So just copy it and paste it here. After that, come back to the style option. The heading size I am taking around 34 pixel, and after that the subheading size I am taking around something 15 pixel. After that, come back to the color, keep it default color, and the spacing make it around 20, and after that click in the save option. Now click in the text editor. So whatever the text you want, I mean this text, just copy it from here, and after that wrote it here. And in the style I am not going to change anything. If you want to change the color and the size of the font, you can do it from here, and after that click in the save option. Now in similar manner, just clone it, and after that drag it in the 2nd column. Similarly clone the text block, and after that drag and drop it inside the 2nd column. After that, click in this heading option to edit it, because I need different heading. So whatever you want, you have to rotate here in the heading, and whatever the description you want, rotate here. After that, click in the save option. So similarly, if you want to change the text block element also, you have to click in that, and after that you have to rotate here. Let's check the preview once. Okay, it's coming perfectly. So next, after that, I have to design this counter boxes. You can tell this animated numbers also. So let's come back here in the edit page option, scroll up, come back to the layout element. Here we can see grid row. By default, in a row there will be total 2 column, but here as you can see I need total 4 column. So I have to clone it like that. Next, scroll up, come back to the content element. Here you can see animated numbers. Click in that, drag and drop it inside of the first column. So first of all, click in this edit cell option, make it middle, come back to the style, make it 80. After that uncheck it, and in the padding right make it 50 and padding left make it 50. Let's come back to the background. Here choose that background gradient, and for the first gradient color I am taking this color, and for the second one I am taking this color, and make it horizontal. After that click in the save option. Similarly, I have to change the background and give the padding for remaining 3 column also. So let me do that, and after that I will come back. Now click in this animated numbers. So whatever you want to animated, just wrote here. After that you can change the description text also. If you want to add the icon, you can do it from here, and if you does not want to display any icon, just keep it no icon, and after that come back to the style. Here we can change the font color, font size, all the thing. I am keeping as it is. So let's save it. Now I have to clone it. Now drag and drop them remaining columns like that. Now click in the second one. So here I need 35,000, and in the description I need this. Click in the save option. Similarly click in the third one. I need here 580 doctors, and in the description it will be working for you. Similarly click in the fourth one, and here I need 100 plus years, and the description I need this one of acceptance, and after that click in the save option. Let's check the preview. Okay, it's coming like that, but I need the text color should be in white color. So for that what you have to do, come back here, click in the animated numbers, come back to the style option, and after that in the style here will be the color, make it light. So I have to do it for all. Come back to the style, color, and make it light. Now let's check the preview. Okay, now it's perfect. So after that I have to design this session, means at the left hand side there will be a background image, and in the right hand side there will be heading, and after that there will be a text block, and in the top and down side there is some padding will be there. So let's come back to the page. I need another grid row. So come back to the layout element, and after that click in the grid row. Scroll down, click in this edit option, make it middle, come back to the style option, make everything 0, and come back to the background option. Here click in the insert image. I need this image. The attachment size, make this feature large, and click in the insert option. Now the background image position, make it center, and for this one I have to take this option, stretch to fit, this one. Next click in the save option. Now scroll up, come back to the content element. I need a special heading, and after the text block. Now scroll down. So drag and drop the special heading inside of the second column, and after that the text block also drag and drop it downside of the second column. Now click in the special heading, so that will be the heading, and I'm choosing this option, heading style modern left, and I'm choosing this option, display subheading above, and that will be my subheading. After that come back to the style. Here I am taking 40 pixel, and for the subheading I am taking 18 pixel. Come back to the color. I need custom color, and that should be white color, and for the spacing also I am taking around 25 pixel. Now click in the save option. Let's check the preview how it's look like. Okay, it's looking like that. I have to add some background color and some top and downside padding also. So come back here, click in this edit option. So the layout will be middle. Come back to the style option. The top padding I am taking around 160 pixel. After the right padding I am taking around 80 pixel. After that, padding bottom, here also I am taking 160 pixel, and padding leg I am taking 80 pixel. Now clicking the background option, and I need this color. After that, clicking the save option, and come back to the text block also. Here also I need to change the color. The color will be white color, and in the content I need this. Let's save it and check the preview. Okay, now it's coming perfectly. So after that, I have to design these three icon boxes. It is almost similar like that. So what we can do, here you can see the color session. Here you can see there is an icon, save element as template. Click in this. Then the template name, here I am giving the name as icon box with minus padding. After that, click in the save option. So the template gets saved. Now suppose I have to insert the template here. So what you can do, just come back here. Here you can see a template option. Click in that, and after that, icon box with minus padding. Just click in that. So the template will be get inserted here. Here you can check the preview also. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I have to change the icon and the text. It is very simple. Just come back here. Click in the icon, choose the icon, and after that click in the save option. In similar manner, click in the text block, whatever you want to write you can write, and after that click in the save option. Next, for editing the button, just click in the button and change the text. So similarly, let me edit another two icon box also. Let's check the preview now. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I have to design this special heading, and after that this blog slider or a post slider. So let me design this special heading, and after that I have to create some post. So let's come back here. After that, come back to the content element and take a special heading. Now scroll down. Here you can see the special heading. Click in this, and after that the heading text will be latest news, and after that take this one, heading style modern and in bracket centered. Here it will be display subheading above, and for the subheading it will be this, stay up to date. After that, click in the style option. Here the heading font size I am taking as 35 pixel, and for the subheading I am taking around 16 pixel, and the spacing I am taking around 12. After that, click in the save option. So let's update it and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. So now I have to create some post. For that, you have to come to the dashboard, and here you can see the post option. So hover on the post, and after that select the add new option. After that, this page will open. After that, here you have to enter the title of the post, and after that you have to enter the body of the post. Next, click in the document option. If you have any post category, you have to select from here, but here I am not going to create any category. If you want to create category, you have to click in this add new option, and after that you have to create the category. Here I am going to add a feature image. Here you can see the feature image option is there. Click in this. I am taking this image as a feature image, and after that you have to click in the set feature image. Next, after that you have to click in the publish option. So in similar manner, let me add some more post. For adding another post, again you have to click in this W option, and again you have to click in this add new option downside of the post. So let me add some 5 to 6 posts, and after that I will come back. And another thing I want to tell you, for creating a new post, you can use advanced layout editor also. So for that, after clicking in advanced layout editor, you have to give the title here, and whatever the layout option, suppose I am taking this one 1/2, I am choosing this option, and here I am taking a text block. So let me write something here. After that, click in the save option, and suppose I am taking another image box here. So I can come back here, taking another 1/2 option, and suppose I am taking a single image. So for that, come back to the media element. Here you can see the image option. Just drag and drop it here like that. You can choose any image. Suppose I am taking this one. Click in the insert option. After that, if you want to give any effect, you can do it from here. I am keeping it as default only. So after that, click in the save option. Like that also you can do it. Let's check the preview how it's looking. Like that also you can create the post. So after that, click in the publish option. Yeah, I forgot one thing. You have to add the feature image. So just clicking the feature image option. I'm taking this image and after that clicking the set feature image and update it. So as you can see here, I already create almost 6 posts. Now let's come back to the page, scroll up, come back to the content element. Here you can see the post slider is there. Just click in this, scroll down, click in the post slider. Here I doesn't create any category. If you have any category, then you have to select that, and after that come back to the filter option. So how much post you want to display, you have to select it from here. I am selecting 6. After that come back to the extract option. Here so many option is there, but I am keeping this as title and extract only. Come back to the style. Here in a single row, how much column you want to display, you can select that. I am keeping 3 only, and the preview image I am keeping this only. After that click in the save option. Now let's check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. The slider is also working perfectly. Now the designing of this welcome page or home page is finished. Now I have to design this about us page. So for creating the about us page, first of all click in this W option. Here we can see add new option for the pages. Click in this. Next click in this advanced layout editor. After that here you have to enter the page title and publish it. Next I have to design this top section, means so at the left side there will be a background and with a special heading and a text block, and at the right hand side there will be a background image. So come here and take a grid row. Next come to the content element. I need a special heading and after that a text block. So drag and drop them inside the first column like that, and after that click in the special heading to edit it. So the main heading text will be about us, and after that choose this option, heading style modern left, and at subheading option choose this one, display subheading above, and as a subheading I need this text. Next come back to the style option. Here the heading text size should be 40 pixel. So let me choose the 40 pixel here, and after that the subheading font size that I am choosing around 18 pixel. After that come back to the spacing. Here I am taking the spacing around 25. Let's save it. Better to change the color now only, because here as you can see I need the text color should be in white color. So come back here, choose the custom color, and after that you have to choose white color. Next click in the save option. Similarly click in the text editor. Here whatever the text you need you have to enter. After that come back to the style option. No need to change any font size, just come to the font color and define custom color, and that also should be pure white color, and after that save it. Now click in this option, edit cell option, make it middle, come back to the style. Here make them all 80 pixel. After that uncheck it, and the top heading and the top padding make it 180 pixel, and the padding bottom also 180 pixel, and padding right and padding left keep it 80 pixel. After that come back to the background option, and here you have to choose this color. Next click in the save option. Now again click this edit cell option, choose middle. After that come back to the style option. Here also make all of them 80 pixel. Now uncheck it, top make 180 pixel and bottom padding also make 180 pixel. After that come back to the background option. Here click in the insert image. I am choosing this option, and here in the size I am choosing as feature large, and click in the insert. After that click in the save option. Now let's check the preview. Okay, the image is not coming as like my demo website. So for that come back to the page, again click in this edit option, come back to the style, click in the background and scroll down. Here you can see by default the background image position is top left. I have to make it center right. Now let's save it again check the preview. Okay, now it's coming perfect. Next I have to design this counter box, but you can see this counter box already in my home page. So you can do one thing, just update the page, and after that click in this W option, come back to the welcome page or home page. Now scroll down. Here you can see the counter box or the animated number box. So we can do one thing, just click in this save element as template and give any names like animated number. After that click in the save option. Now again click in the W option. Okay, it asking to update the page first of all. Once updated click in the W option. Now open the about us page. Now here you can see the template option is there. Click in this and click in the animated number. So here you can see the animated number template get inserted in the page. Now let's check the preview once. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Next I have to design this 2 column. So in top there will be a special heading and after that there will be a text block. So let's come here and here I have to take a color session. So come back to the layout element and take a color session. Here you can see the color session already come here, and after that take 1 by 2 means single row and 2 column, drag and drop it inside the color session. Now I need a special heading, so come back to the content element and here you can see the special heading is there. Just click in this and after that I need a text block. Scroll down, so drag and drop this special heading and text block inside the first column. Now click in the special heading. The heading text will be about the building. After that in the heading style change it to heading style modern left, and here no subheading, change it display subheading above, and the subheading will be this. After that come back to the style option. Here the heading font size I am taking around 35 pixel, and after that the subheading size I am taking around 18 pixel, and the spacing I am taking around 25 pixel, and let's save it. Now click in the text block. So whatever the text you want, you have to write it here. Next click in the save option. Now I have to clone this column like that. If you want to change the text, you can do it from here. So for that again you have to click in the special heading. You have to change the heading text and after that the subheading text also. Similarly, if you want to change the text block, you can do it or you can edit it. Next click in the update option and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. After that I have to design this portion, means at the left hand side there will be a background image and at the right hand side there will be the text, almost opposite to the this portion. Like here you can see at the left hand side there will be text and here the right hand side there will be the background image, so opposite to this. So in similar manner now I have to take another grid row. So scroll up, come back to the layout element, click in the grid row. Now in this case here I have to add the background image. So click in this edit cell option, make it middle, come back to the style, make all of them 80 pixel. After that uncheck it, and top padding I am taking 180 pixel and bottom padding also I am taking 180 pixel. After that click in the background, click in the insert image. I am inserting this image and the attachment size make it feature large. Now after that click in the insert option, scroll down and the image position make it center and click in the save option. Similarly here I need a special heading and text block. So come back here, take the special heading and after that the text block. Scroll down, drag and drop them inside the second column and after that click in the special heading for editing purpose. Now whatever that heading text you want, you have to write here. After that the heading style, make it heading style modern left and make it above, and whatever the subheading you needed you have to write it here. And after that come back to the style option, size make it around 35 pixel. After the subheading size keep it default only, and similarly the font color make it custom and make it pure white color, and the spacing I am taking around 25 pixel. Click in the save option. Now similarly I have to click in this edit cell option, make it also middle. Now come back to the style, make all of them 80. After that uncheck it, the top padding 180 pixel, bottom padding 180 pixel. Click in the background and here I need this color. After that click in the save option. Let's check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I have to change the text block text and I have to change the color also. So let's come back here, click in the text block. So whatever the text you want you have to write here, and I come back to the style. Here there will be a font size, make it custom color and that will be pure white color, and after that click in the save option. Let's update it. Now check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfect. And next I have to design this block. It is looking almost similar like the top block. So we can do one thing, just come back here in the page, make this as a template. So click in this save element as a template and I have to enter the name, left text and right image. Now click in the save option, and in similar manner I want to make this also as a template, and here the name will be left image right text. So click in this again and now I have to enter the template name. After that, click in the save option. So now I need left text right image. I'll come back to the template. Here you can see left text right image, and after that I need this one, means right image left text. Scroll down. Now here you can see, here in background there is no color and this text color is in black color. So come back here. Now click in this edit cell option. Come back to the background and style and make it white color. And after that, click in the save change. Come back to the special heading. I have to change the color for the front. Just clear it or make it black color, whatever you want. And after that, click in the save option. Similarly for the text block also, come back to the style option and the front color, make it black and click in the save option. And here I need to change the text also. So that is the heading text will be. So copy it, and in the special heading, the heading text, let's change it, and whatever the subheading text, copy it and paste it here. Now click in the save option. Now here I have to change the image also. So for that, click in this, come back to the style, background, insert image. Now I need this image, so let me select this one, and the size will be feature large. Click in the insert and change the position as center, this one, and click in the save option. Let's update it and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. And for the last one, here also I need to change the text and I have to change the image also. So scroll down here. Now click in this edit cell option, come back to the style option, background, click in the insert image. I need this image, so I'm taking this one, and the size I am choosing feature large, and click in the insert option. Okay, after that, click in the save option. Similarly, I need to change the text. If you want, you can change the text. I am keeping as it is. Now let's update it and check the preview again. Scroll down. Okay, it's coming perfectly. So designing of the about us page is completed here. Now I have to design this department page. So now creating new pages. First of all, come back here and click in the W option. I think I have to update the page, so click in the cancel and update the page. Once done, again click in the W option, and after that click in the add new. Next I have to give the title of the page. The title of the page is departments. So after that, click in the publish option, close it, and after that click in the advanced layout editor. So as you can see here, at the left hand side there is a text, and at the right hand side there is a image. So come back here, click in the template. Here you can see left text right image. Insert this template. Now the heading will be dentistry. So click in this, and the heading text will be dentistry, and I does not need any subheading, so no subheading. After that, click in the save option. After that, I have to change the image to this. So come back here, click in this edit option, edit cell. After that, come back to the styling, background, insert image. I am taking this image. After that, click in the size and choose the feature large, and after that click in the insert option, and the background image position, make it center. Next click in the save option. Let's check the preview once. Okay, it's coming perfectly. After that, I have to design this icon box. So let's come back to the main page. I'm taking a color session. After that, click in this 1/3 option, drag and drop this inside the color session, and clone it more 2 times because I need total 3 column. So click in this clone option. After that, click in this edit cell option for the first column, make it equal height. Let's come back to the margin, check this, and after that uncheck it and make it -200 pixel. Now come back to the style option, come back to the padding, make it 40 pixel padding from all side. Now save it. Now let's click in the edit cell option for the second column, come back to the style option, come back to the padding, make it 50 pixel from all side. Now click in the background option and choose the background gradient, and for the gradient color, the first color will be this and the second color will be this. After that, click in the save option. Now as you can see here, there is a big icon, after that a text block, and after that a button. So come back here, scroll up, come back to the content element. So first of all, I need a icon, after that I need a text block, and last I need a button. Now scroll down, drag and drop them inside the second column. Now click in the icon box option, scroll down. I need this icon. Let's check. Okay, I need this icon. After that, come back to the style option. The icon size I am choosing around 80 pixel. Come back to the color, and color I am taking white color. After that, click in the save option. Next, click in the text block. So whatever the text you want, you have to enter here. And after that, click in the style option. Come back to the font color. Make it custom and make it white color. After that, click in the save option. Next, last, click in the button option. So what the button text you want, you have to enter here. After that, I does not need any icon. So click in this no icon. Next, come back to the style option. The size, make it medium, and the color, choose it as light transparent, and click in the save option. Let's update it and check the preview. Okay, it's coming almost perfect. Only the icon not coming in center position. So come back here, click in this again. Again come back to the style. Here you can see the icon position. Make it center. Click in the save option. Update it and check the preview. Okay, now it's coming perfect. So make this also as a template. So click in this save element as template. I am giving the template name as department icon box and click in the save option. Next again come back here. So now I have to design this portion for neurology. So here the image is at left hand side and text in right hand side. So let's come back here and in the template choose this one, right text left image. Click in this, scroll down. So now I have to change the image. So click in this edit cell option. Come back to the style, background, insert image. I am taking this image, size, make it feature large. Click in the insert option and the image position, make it top center. Click in the save option. Now click in this special heading. I does not need any subheading, so no subheading, and the text will be neurology. So here it will be neurology. Next click in the save option, and now I have to enter this icon box. So I already make the template for it. So select the template, department icon box. Click in this. It's already get inserted. So now I have to change the icon. I need this icon. So scroll down. Here is the icon. I need this one. Click in the save option. After that, click in this text block. So whatever the text you want, you have to write it here. After that, click in the save option. Now update and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. In similar manner, I have to create this two also, this diagnostics image and this pediatric department block. So the process will be similar. Just come back here. So in this case, I need right side image and left side text. So now click in the special heading, and after that the heading text will be this, and there will be no subheading. Save it. After that, change the image. I need this image. So come back to the style, background, click in the insert image. I need this image. The size will be feature large, and after that click in the insert, scroll down, the image position, make it top center, click in the save option. After that, this icon box I need. So for the department icon box, scroll down, I need to change the icon and I need this icon. So click in this, scroll down, and after that I have to choose this one, this icon. Click in the save option. After that, click in the text block. So whatever the text you want, you have to write it here. After that, save it. Next, I have to take this block for pediatric department. So here you will be at the left hand side image and right hand side there will be the text. So right text and left image. Click in this. Scroll down. Now I have to change the image, and this image I need. So come back to the style, background, click in the insert image, click in this image, size, make it feature large, click in the insert option, scroll down, keep it center, and after that click in the save option. Next click in this special heading. I need this heading, so come back here, make it as a heading text, and after that no subheading. Click in the save option. Again I need another icon box, so scroll up and click in the department icon box. So I need this icon now, so scroll down, click in this icon box, scroll down here again. I need this icon, so click in the save option. Now whatever the text you want, you have to write here. After that, click in the save option, update it and check the preview. Okay, everything is coming perfectly. Here you can see some sidebar is coming. I have to remove it. Come back to the page, scroll down, sidebar setting, choose it no sidebar, and after that click in the update option and now check the preview. Hope the problem gets solved. Okay, it's perfect now. Now I have to design this team page. So for that, after updating, click in the W option, again click in the add new, give the page title, scroll down, make it no sidebar, click in the publish option. Next, close it and click in this advanced layout editor. Here at left hand side there will be image and right hand side there will be text. So come here in the template. So left hand side will be image and right hand side will be text. So click in this right text left image. Now click in this edit option. I need this image. So come back to the style, background, insert image. Choose this image. After that come back to the size, make it feature large and click in the insert option, make it top center and after that click in the save option. Now click in the special heading, so that is the heading text. So come back here and change the heading text here. After that for the subheading I need this one, change the subheading also. After that click in the save option, update it and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. After that I need this icon box, so it will be quite easy because I already make the template. So department icon box, click in this. Now come back to the icon option, so I need this icon, this is here. After that click in the save option. After that click in the text block, so whatever the text you want you have to write it here, and after that click in the save option. After that click in the button, so the button text will be no more. After that click in the save option. Let's update and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I have to design this one, means at the top hand side there will be a special heading and after that there will be a text block. It is quite easy. Just scroll up and in the layout choose 1/2 and after that come back to the content element. I need a special heading and after that a text block. So scroll down, drag and drop them inside the column like that. Now click in the special heading. So that is my heading text, and display style, make it heading style modern left. I need the subheading and that is my subheading. After that come back to the style option, make the heading size around 35 pixel and after the subheading size around 15 pixel. After that come back to the spacing, make it around 12. Next click in the save option. After that come back to the text block, so whatever the text you want you have to write here and after that again click in the save option. Now just clone it. Now copy the title from here because I need this title. So whatever the title you want you have to write it here. Similarly whatever that text you want in text block, just click in this and after that you have to write it here. Click in the save option. Let's update and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I have to design this team member block. So here you can see in the first row there will be 2 columns. So scroll up, come back to the layout element. I need this one. Now after that come back to the content element. Here we can see the team member is there. Click in this, scroll down, drag and drop this team member inside the first column. Now click in this team member. So whatever the team member name you have to enter here. Now the position you have to enter here. Next click in the insert image for inserting the image. So I need this image. Click in this and the size I am taking feature large. Click in the insert option and image size keep it this only, fit into container. And about the person whatever you want you have to write it here. Next here I have to click in this add option for adding the social media links for the person. Here you have to give name as Facebook, and after that you have to search for the Facebook icon. So I am taking this one, and whatever the Facebook address, Facebook page link, you have to write it here. Here it's a dummy project, so I am entering the empty link, means hash sign. Now click in the save option. Similarly, again click in the add option, again click in this. I am adding Twitter here. Now I have to search for the Twitter icon, that is the Twitter icon. Now I have to enter the link for the Twitter. After that click in the save. In similar manner, whatever the social media icon you want, you have to enter like that. After that click in the save option. Now just clone this, click in this clone column. Now click in this member block. I have to change the image. Before that, let's change the name, position also. Click in the insert image. I am taking this image, and after that I have to choose the size, make it feature large, and click in the insert option, and after that click in the save. Let's check the preview. Before that, let's update it, and now check the preview. It is coming perfectly, but there is a problem. The image is not coming in full size. So for that we can do one thing, just click in this member block, and after that I have to choose the attachment size. Click in this and make it large, and click in the insert option, save it, and similarly here also click in this, and after that choose the size as large, and after that click in the insert option, save it, update it, and check the preview. Okay, now it's coming perfectly. Now I have to design this option, means in a single row there will be total 3 column and total 3 member. It is quite easy and almost similar like that. Take a color session, come back to the layout element, color session. Now take this one 1/3 because I need single row 3 column. Drag and drop it inside the color session. Now again come back to the content element and choose the team member. Now drag and drop this team member in the first column. Click in this. Next you have to give the name of the employee. After that the position. Next click in the insert image. I am taking this image. Size, let's keep it medium only. Click in the insert, and after that whatever you want to write about the person, you can write it here. And after that, if you want to add the social media icon, I already tell it how to do it. First of all, you have to give the name, like here I am giving the name as Facebook. After that, here you have to enter the link of the Facebook for the particular person. Here I am giving the empty link. Next you have to choose the Facebook icon like that. In similar manner, you have to add all the social media icons. It's a dummy project, so I'm not going to add all. Just click in the save option. Now you have to clone this more 2 times, and after that you have to change the image. Click in this. I'm taking this one. Click in the insert option. After that I have to change the name also, and after that the position also. Next click in the save option. In similar manner for the last one also. Let's change the image. I am taking this one. Click in the insert option. After that I have to change the position. Now I have to change the name also. Click in the save option. Let's update and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. So next I have to design this option. Mean at the left hand side there will be image and right hand side there will be text. It's quite easy. Just come back here, scroll up, click in the template option. So left side there will be image and right side there will be text. Click in this, scroll down. Now I have to change the image. So come back to the style, background, insert image. I am taking this image. The size I am taking as feature large, this option. Click in the insert option, and after that the image position I am keeping as top center. Click in the save option. Now I have to change this also. So here I need extra button also. So come back to the content element. I need a button also. Click in this, scroll down, drag and drop it inside the second column. Now click in this. So as a title I need this one, so change the title text here. After that, as a subtitle I need this, so change it also. Next, click in the save option, click in the text block. So in the text block I need this text, so copy it, and whatever the text you want you have to write it here. Click in the save option. After that, click in the button option. So I need this apply now text in the button, so wrote here. Okay, I does not need any icon, so click in the no icon, come back to the style, the alignment make it align left, and the color make it light transparent. Click in the save option. Let's update and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. So now I have to design this news page. It is basically a blog page actually, only I need some modification in top. So for creating a new page, first of all I need to update this page. After that, click in the W option. Next, click in the add new option. So now I have to enter the title for the page, and after that scroll down here, the sidebar setting, click in no sidebar, and after that click in the publish option. After that close it and click in this advanced layout editor, and here you can see, so right hand side there will be text and left side there will be image. So I have to choose this one, right text and left image. Now I have to change the image, so click in this edit cell option, come back to the style background. So I need this image, so click in the insert image, that is the image. Size take it as feature large, and after that click in the insert, and the position make it top center. Click in the save option. Now I need this heading, so come back here, click in the special heading, make it first of all no subheading, and change the heading text. Click in the save option. After that I need this icon box also, so click in this department icon box. Now click in the icon option. I need this icon, so I am choosing this option. Click in the save. After that, whatever the text you want you have to write it here. Next, click in the save option, and in the button text if you want to change, click in this, and after that you can change it from here. After that, click in the save option. Let's update and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I need this blog session, so for that scroll up, come back to the content element. Here you can see the blog post, click in this. After that, click in this option, make it grid layout, and here click in this option, title and expert plus read more link. Now come back to the style option. So in a single row how many column you want to display, I mean in a single row how many blog posts you want to display. I am keeping as 3 only. Come back to the pagination, make it 6, and after that click in the save option. Let's update and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. So designing of the news page is completed. Now I have to design this contact us page. So you can come back here, click in the update option, next click in the W option, and after that click in the add new. Now you have to enter the title for the page, and the title is contact us, and in sidebar make it no sidebar, and after that click in the publish option. Once published, close it and click in the advanced layout editor. Now I need a grid row. I need a single column, single row, so cancel one column or delete one column. After that come back to the content element. So I need this Google map. So for that what we have to do, take a text block, drag and drop it inside the column. After that click in the text block. After that come back to the text, whatever is there just delete it. After that open a Google map. Suppose that is your location, this Shivalayam is there. Suppose it is your location, just click in this. After that click in the share option. Now click in this embed map option. Click in this copy HTML. Come back here. So whatever the code you just copy, you have to paste it here. Here there will be option call with make it 100% like that. Okay. So after that click in the save option. If you want to change the height, you can do it from here. I am keeping as it is. Suppose you need the height around 550 pixel, so you can change it from here. After that, click in the save option, update, and check the preview. It's coming perfectly, but here you can see there is some gap is there. So for that, what we can do, click in this edit cell option, make it middle, and in style option, make it 0. There should be no padding. After that, click in the save option, update, and check the preview. Now it's coming perfectly. After that, I need this icon box also. So it's very easy. Click in this department icon box, click in the icon option. So I need this. This is the icon. Click in the save option. After that, I need this text also. So come back here. I need this text. So after that, click in the save option. Next, I have to give my WhatsApp number. So click in this. Here, enter your WhatsApp number or whatever the number you want. So here I am entering my WhatsApp number, and that is my original WhatsApp number. If you want to contact, you can do it also. And I need an icon. So display icon left or right. I want to display icon left. After that, I choosing this WhatsApp icon and click in the style option and make it light transparent. Click in the save. After that, check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I need the special heading, this one and this one. So it's pretty simple. Just come back to the layout element, click in the 1/2. After that, click in this, take a special heading, scroll down, drag and drop it inside the column. Click in this. So that is the heading text. Copy it and paste it here. And after that, make it display heading modern left, display heading above. So that is my subheading text. Come back to the style option, make it 35 pixel. And after the subheading size, I am taking around 18 pixel. Spacing, I am taking around 25 pixel. And click in the save option. Now after that, I just clone it. Again, click in this. So here the text will be this for heading, and I have to change the subtitle also. That is the subtitle. Remaining keep as it is. Let's save it. Check the preview once. Okay, it's coming perfectly. Now I have to design very important portion, this contact form. Now for designing this contact us form, first of all come back here. After that, here in the content element, I am taking this contact form. Click in this. Now scroll down. Here you can find the contact form. Just drag and drop it inside the first column. Now after that, click in this contact form. By default, there will be already some field like name, email ID, subject and message. But here you can see I have some extra field like desired date and time and department. So I have to add them. And another thing also, this name and email ID, it should be in same line. So let's come back here. Click in this name. After that, come back to the style and make it 1/2. Mean it will take half portion of a single row. So after that, click in the save option. Similarly, click in the email ID, and after that come back to the style and make it also 1/2 and save it. After that, I have to add the department field. So click in this add option. Click in this. The name of the field I am giving as department, and after that from element, click in this and choose this one, this from element, select element. After that, here I have to enter all the value by separating through a comma. So here I enter all the values by separating through a comma, and after that make it not an empty, means it should contain some value before submitting the form, else the form will not get submitted. And after that, click in the save option. Similarly, I need another field. So click in this add, click in this, and I'm giving the name as desired date and time, and here choose the date picker, and after that click in the save option. Now I need this should come after the email ID. Similarly, for the date picker also, it should come next to the department. So after that, click in the save option. Let's check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. But here you can see this message field is very big, but in my demo website it is not that much big. So what we can do, again click in this contact form. After that, delete this message field, and what we can do, click in the add and give the content field name as a message and take a text form. So it will be small, like here you can see already it quite small, and I does not need this field should display outside of the field. Here as you can see, it display inside the field only as a placeholder. So what we can do, come back to the style and check this. It's now perfect. Let's save it and check the preview once. Okay. Now it's coming perfectly. Another thing, here you can see send us email. I does not want to display this. Here you can see there is nothing. So let's come back here. Again click in this contact form. Here you have to remove this form title. And after that, here you can see there is no captcha. But here there is a captcha. So for that what you have to do, come back to the security field and here from this drop down, choose this one. Use enfold numeric captcha. This one. Okay. And after that click in the save option. Let's update and check the preview. Okay, now it's coming perfectly. So now what I have to do, I have to design this portion. So there will be so many text field. After that some blanket text also. So let's come back here. Let's scroll up and take a text block. This one. Scroll down, drag and drop it inside the second column. Click in this. Now whatever the text you want to write here, you have to write. After that click in the save option. Again I need another text block. Again click in this. Scroll down. Again drag and drop it inside the second column. Now click in this. So whatever the text you want, you have to write it here. After that here you can see there is a blanket text. So for that what I have to do, just select a paragraph and after that click in this option. Now after that you have to save it. Let's update and check the preview. Okay, it's coming perfectly. So now I have to design the header, because here you can see this header is not coming perfectly exactly like that. So I have to design that. So for that let's come back to the dashboard. After that appearance and menus. After that you have to enter the name of the menu. I am giving the name as main menu. Click in this. After that I have to click in this create menu option. Now I have to choose the page. So here I need all these pages. After that click in the add to menu. Now I have to organize them. The welcome should be in first, the contact us should be in last, and about us should be after the welcome page, the news before contact us, after that the department. Okay, it's perfect. Now just save it. Let's come back here and refresh the page. Okay, it's coming. Now I have to change the logo. So let's come back to this. Here in the theme option I have to choose the logo. Click in the upload option. That is my logo. Click in this use image as logo. For the fab icon I need this one. Click in this, and the front page setting, make it welcome. Save all changes. After that click in the general layout. If you want to change it boxed layout from stretch layout, you can do it, but I am keeping this stretch layout only. After that come back to the general styling. So there is so many pre-formatted color schemes present already, but I want to design it manually. Scroll down. After that come back to the footer. So here I have to change the footer background color. I want this color, and after that alternate background color, keep this one. Next the highlight color, make it white color. The primary color I am taking this one. The footer heading color I am taking this one, and footer font color I am taking this one, means white color. And for the footer secondary font color I am taking this color. Next click in the stock. The stock background color I am taking this one. Alternate background color I am taking this. The primary color, make it white color, and the highlight color also I am taking as white. This also white, this also white, this also, and the border color I am taking this one. The body background, here in the quick CSS field you have to enter a CSS code. For that let's open the folder, which link I already give you in the video description. That will be the folder. From there you have to open this menu responsive. Just copy it. After copy, just paste it here. Okay, click in the fonts. There no need to change anything, keep them as it is, and after that click in the save all changes. After that come back to the advanced style. Here from this drop down, first of all select the main menu links. After that click in the edit element. Here keep everything as it is, only change the font size and make it around 16 pixel. After that from this drop down select the small bar above menu bar. This one, the small bar above menu bar. select this, and after that click in this edit element. Here the font color, make it white color, and the background color, keep this one. After that I want to change the paragraph font size also. So click in this, select this paragraph tag and click in this edit element. And the font size I am taking 17 pixel. After that click in the save all changes. So let's come back to the home page and check all the font size get improved. Now everything in the paragraph font it will be 17 pixel. It's looking good now, and the footer color also gets changed now. I'll design this footer later after some time. So let me customize another thing also. After that come back to the main menu. No need to change anything here. After that come back to the header option. I does not want to show the title and breadcrumbs of the page, so click in this hide both. And here if you want to change the orientation of the menu and the logo, you can change, but I am keeping as it is. Come back to the header behavior. If you want the sticky heading, you have to keep it on. I want, so I already on it. If you does not want, you can off it also. After that come to the extra element. So social icon I want to display, and it should be display at the right side of the top bar. And the header secondary menu, yes, it should also display, and it should display secondary menu in top bar at the left. Click in this, and the phone number and extra info, yes, that also should display, and choose this option, display in top bar at the left. And after that you have to enter your phone number and extra text. So whatever you want to enter, you can write it here. I am keeping this my phone number like that, emergency number, after that my phone number. And that is the transparency option. If you have any transparent menu, you have to put the logo for the transparent menu here, and transparent menu color also you have to write. But here in this tutorial my menu is not transparent, so I am keep them empty only. After that click in the save all changes. Let's come back and refresh. So now here you can see my menu is coming almost perfectly, and the social media icon also get display, and this emergency phone number also getting display. I later add more social media links, so it will display more. Here you can see the like Facebook, Twitter, everything is displaying. I'll add it later. So let's come back here. In sidebar setting I am keeping as it is, because I not going to use any sidebar option in this tutorial. So after that come back to the footer on this toggle, because I want to display the social icons, and after that I want 3 column, not the 4. Okay, here you can see in the footer there is total 3 column. And after that in the copyright text I am keeping this one, and you have to mention this no link, because if you does not mention, it will display this copyright info text. If you does not want to display this text, then it's mandatory you have to enter this no link in bracket. This layout builder keep as it is, this blog layout also. After that come back to the social profile. So here I have to add another social links also. It's very easy. Suppose you does not want to display this one, I just want to display Twitter, and after that just click in this plus option. So from this drop down there is so many links is there. Suppose I am taking Facebook, and after that you have to enter the Facebook link here. It's a dummy website, so I am not going to use my original link. I am keeping this empty only. This also I am keeping as empty. Again click in this plus option. Suppose you want to add WhatsApp also, so you have to give the link for that. Similarly there is so many options is there, YouTube or so and so. Okay, so after that click in the save all changes. Now if you come and refresh, here you can see there are so many social media links icon is there. Hope you understand that. Remaining keep as it is, and if you want to import any demo, you can do it from here. Here you have to click in this demo importer, and whatever the demo you want to input, just you have to click in that, in this click to import. But I highly not recommend to use the demo website, because if you see this tutorial from starting to end, I can guarantee this that you will also able to design a complete website from your own, not by using any demo. And demo installing is not a good practice also, to be frank. I does not like that. Okay, so let's design the footer now. So for that you have to come back to the appearance, and after that click in the widget option. Here you can see footer column 1, 2, 3. Because I already choose in footer there will be total 3 columns, so only 3 is displaying. If you choose 4, it will show 4. Okay, so in the first one, let's see what is there. That is my first column. So let's come back here and find the text block, this one. So click the footer column 1 and after that click in the add to visit. Okay, and whatever there, just you have to delete it remaining, because by default there will be something. So just delete them one by one. And after that, title, I need this one, and the content, I need this one. Similarly, I need another text block for the column 2 also. So here the title will be this. After that, the content will be this. And for the third one also, I need another text block. To this, add to visit. The opening hours should be the title, and whatever the timing, you have to rotate here like that. After that, click in the save option. Next, come back here and refresh the page. Scroll down. Oh, I think I have to save it all. I forgot to save them, so that's why it's not displaying. Okay, now I save everything. You can refresh the page. Okay, it's coming perfectly. But there is a problem. Here you can see this title is little bit bigger than the normal text, and there is some line also before and after the main title. So let's come back here again in the edit option, come back to the advanced styling. Now from this drop down, I have to select this one, this widget title, this one. Okay, and after that click in the edit element, and here I want border top and bottom. Okay, and the border color, make it white color, and the font size, make it around 20 pixel. Remaining keep as it is. Now click in the save all changes. Come back here and refresh the page. Let's scroll down. Yeah, it's coming perfectly now. Now another thing is left out. Come back to the news page. If you open a single blog, then the sidebar is coming like that. But in my demo website, let's come to the news page and open a blog. Here you can see the Facebook follow page also displaying, and Instagram feed is also displaying here. Let's come back to appearance and widget again. Here there is option sidebar blog. I have to add the element here. First of all, I need the category, but I does not have any category, so I am just giving the title as category. But here you can see there is no category, so only uncategory is displaying. So after that, save it. After that, I need this Facebook follow box, so I need this one. Drag and drop them. Okay, now you have to change the link. Whatever the Facebook link you have to enter here. Next, similarly, I need the Instagram feed also, so drag and drop it. You have to enter the username here. Next, you have to enter the username for the Instagram, and that is my username for the Instagram. And here how many photo you want to display, make it 6, and remaining keep as it is. If you want to change that, you can do it, but I am keeping as it is. After that, click in the save option. Similarly, I have to save this also. Now let's come back to this single blog page post and refresh it. Now this Facebook follow widget and Instagram widget is displaying perfectly. I am ending this video tutorial here. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section, and please don't forget to like this video and share this video with your friend and family. And please, my humble request, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get the latest notification. Thank you. Have a nice day.